second. Hello? Yes, we are going to be doing the answer video right now. We're going to be doing the answer video. We're going to teach people how answer works, what his moves are, the stuff that you want to learn from the basics of answer. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. Oh, hey, we're on right now. Okay, hey guys. Hey, we are going to teach you. Welcome to the Guilty Gear Basics. Rev 2 has just recently dropped on PS4 and PS3 as well as Steam. And they had added 2 new characters, Baiken and Answer. And if you are trying to learn Answer and want to learn what this character is capable of, myself, James Chen,
and Choysauce,
we are here to try to teach you the best that we can, the basics for them. And again, if you're looking for high-level tactics, you're going to have to go watch some match videos and stuff. We are trying to teach you the beginning stuff, the training wheel stuff to help you start with this character. So, there you go. Answer is a brand new character. He's a business ninja.
It's so cool, so random.
He's always on his phone all the time. The entire time he's fighting you, he's on the phone. He doesn't care. He's just fighting. And if you listen, wait, hang on. I'm going to turn on the volume of the game. Dude, just keep talking.
Yeah. He's a busy man.
Yeah, he's
got to run these meetings while he's fighting.
Now, there are a couple of times, like if I actually turn on the taunt, for example, like he has a taunt where he stops talking on the phone and his boss yells at him. So, like he has this where he shoots a laser at you.
Oh,
that's
whoa.
one of his taunts, but it, like you'll never hit anybody with it. But I think like
the crouching one, maybe.
Yeah, that one. He does get yelled at, I thought. I
think it's a crouching one now.
Oh, it might be the crouching one? Okay, let me see.
Or is there a crouching one? I don't know.
No. I know that there's some way that he has it so he stops talking.
You just keep crouching.
Oh, yeah, his boss just yells at him. I could have sworn...
Huh?
That's one of the other times. Yeah. See, there you go. See, he tries to bow to you, but then all of a sudden someone calls him on the phone and he's like... Yeah, see, watch. He's like, trying to be all respectful, then someone calls him on the phone.
Huh? Oh, he's gotta pick it up.
And then even if he staggers, like, what's a good stagger move that he has?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you see him, he like juggles his phone. That's a stagger animation. It's so cool. It's so cool. And then have you seen that his business card spells answer in English and in Japanese?
Oh, I didn't realize that.
So watch. Let me see if I can show that. I mean, these are just cool things that are just fun to know. Let me see. I think it's Fire Sale, or is it All Hands? Let's see. Oh, yeah, it is this one. Oh, I missed it. Hang on. Let's see if I can do that. Okay, perfect. So if you actually look at this, I should have went the other way. It actually says, in hiragana, it says ansa. But it also says A-N-S-W-E-R. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Like, not even the English text. The characters actually look like an A and N, an S and a W, and then the E on top of a sideways R.
Wow, that's crazy. How
they actually wrote Answer's name in a hiragana that's also stylized to spell it in English, too.
That's crazy.
It's like the sickest thing. Like, they went through that length just to do cool things for Answer. I just think that's super cool. But let's go over him, and the man that helped us with that is Mr. jchensor.
jchensor, the ninja man.
Yeah. As soon as this character came out, I was just like, guaranteed Ken's gonna play this guy. And we talked about this for the Baiken video. Kugi helped us with that one, and he's a great resource.
Yeah.
jchensor, another wonderful, wonderful resource. He's been streaming a lot of Guilty Gears, very helpful. He teaches a lot, and he goes over a lot of stuff. So definitely give him a follow as well on Twitch. And
I believe it's just jchensor.
Yeah.
Twitch TV/jchensor. But yeah, he like streams a lot, and then like he's answering questions and just helping people out and just showing off the crazy answer tech that he's coming up with.
Oh God.
Yeah. So,
that's so cool.
A lot of sick stuff. So if you're interested in him or in what was that, the answer, you definitely want to check out Shinkenso's channel.
Yeah, and remember it's SHINKENSOU, no underscores, no spaces.
Yeah, just
nothing like that. So
all business.
Yeah. All right. So what kind of a character is he? According to Shinkenso, he is a footsie and a mix-up character.
Yeah. So he has like decent range normals, and he has this this punch really good.
Yeah, he's so fast too. Look at his foot speed. He's just like all over the place. Oh my god, he's
He has good range. A little different from Chip, who's just like a lot faster and just has a lot more like shorter range normals. But
see what he does every time he whiffs a slash or a heavy slash or does the move. He does that pose. He's like,
yeah, he has like way more animations than like almost any other character.
He's so good. He's so good.
Yeah, but yeah, if you like the mix-ups and you like decent footsies, then this is the guy for you.
I actually personally have a funny feeling that he's going to end up being too good and he'll probably be nerfed in a future patch, but we'll see.
Characters like these tend to grow to that level.
Yeah, I mean, they were careful with Baiken, but they let him do a lot of cool things, but we'll get into that in a little bit. But his main gimmick is going to be the scrolls. So he has quarter circle back plus punch. So watch, let me do this real quick. Punch, he places 2 scrolls in the air far apart from each other. Kick, 2 scrolls on the ground, far away from each other. Yeah. Well, it's a fixed range.
Is it?
It's a fixed range, yeah. So it's always a certain distance from him, right? So even if I'm right next to you, the other one is way off the screen. But Slash does the 2 close ones, ground and air, and Heavy Slash does the... Oh, wait, I was wrong. Oh, okay. So let me do punch and then kick. So punch and kick, you see them staggered like that? So that's punch and kick. If you do slash, he does the 2 middle ones. If you do heavy slash, he does the 2 far ones. He does the ones on the opposite end. Now, planting these scrolls is very important because what you can end up doing with these scrolls is the craziest stuff. They basically chill there on the screen, and if you ever jump into them and let go of the controller, you have to go to neutral, you stick to the scroll. And once you stick to the scroll, you have a bunch of options. You can hit punch, and he does a counter. So if I do this, and I go onto the scroll and hit punch, oops. There, I can do a counter. If I do kick, I do a dive kick automatically, so I can just hit you with that. If I do slash, I teleport into a slide.
I believe it's a low.
Oops, I hit the wrong button, sorry.
That's
a low. And if I do heavy slash, oh, I didn't even realize I attached to one of them. If I do heavy slash, oops, yeah, there you go. She does like a little dive thing like that. Is that an overhead? It is an overhead. Check to see if the kick one's an overhead. No, it's not. Okay. So he basically has slash as an overhead option.
Whoa, he sticked again.
Yeah, okay. But here's the trick with dust. If you hit dust here, he charges. And while he's charging, he hits, right? Not only does he hit, but he'll home in on the nearest one. And he'll stick to the next one. But if you hit dust and then another direction, he'll go in that direction.
Whoa.
So if you hold a direction and hit dust, so if I do this and hold up in dust, I'll go in that direction. So basically, I can choose to go in any direction I want, and then I can still cancel into the stuff. So I can go this way and then come out with the overhead. Or I can do this, and I can... And then, just jump dust here, sorry. And then I can also do into the dive kick, or I can do the counter with punch. So in other words, I can even do, like, I can come at you and then do the counter and stuff like that. So now, what ends up happening... Whoops, sorry, wrong button. What ends up happening with this character is he just ends up getting, like, the craziest mix-ups. Like, people have learned how to do stuff like sweep into this... Let me do a different one, like this, and then they'll like go to the other side. I don't know any of the setups.
Yeah.
I don't know any of the setups.
But you're not gonna block the next hit.
Yeah, so he can do all sorts of crazy things. So he can set 2 cards across from you like this, sweep you, go into this, start going into the next one, and then cross you up, and then cancel into the kick. So he could do, like, for example, like go to that next one, but then cancel into the kick, so he dives on you as a cross-up, and you think it's not going to cross-up.
It's crazy.
It's all nuts. So that's basically Answer. That's his main gimmick, is learning how to manipulate that. And I have not gotten good at that. I don't know any of the setups, so I won't be able to teach a lot of that to you. That's where you go to Shinkenso stream and you start learning that.
And you're going to see where the creativity comes in, and it's like, this is a character that's like, the sky's the limit right now. So
the interesting thing is, here's a secondary thing. I don't know if Kenso mentions this, but Sanchez taught this to me. So if I hold straight up, I won't attach to it, because as long as you don't go to neutral, you won't connect to it, right? So there's a lot of tricky things. For example, if I throw up a card, I want to do slash into neutral, jump, cancel into attach to it. And it's a little bit tricky because you got to jump and go to neutral. What Sanchez actually told me, so one of the moves that I do from here, which is the punch, which is the counter, you can actually do on the ground by hitting down, down, punch. You can just counter on the ground, right? But if you're on top of something, the counter turns into attachment to the thing. So you can actually just cancel slash into counter and instantly hook onto the scroll. So you can do, and then stuff like that. Wow. And then that gives you the mix-ups properly like that. So that's actually really, really good. So learn to use down, down, punch to get onto the ground level cards. And then I can just come over here and start doing whatever mix-ups, etc., etc.
Yeah, because it probably leaves you airborne, so it's like that little drop that you have, it'll attach to the scroll.
Yeah,
basically.
exactly. So that's a good way to get to the scroll from the ground. Okay, so that's basically the main gimmick for him. He has another sub-gimmick, which is his cards that he can throw. Heavy slash goes so slash goes half a screen, heavy slash goes a full screen. Once they're out, if I hit down, down, and then the button of the card, I teleport to the card. If I did down, down, and button, and the card's not out, I don't go to anything. I just teleport in place. But you have to hit the button to choose the card that you go to.
Yeah, the one or the two card there.
And then the other one is if I hit quarter circle, it's reverse uppercut and that button. So if I do reverse uppercut and slash, another Answer shows up and comes out of there and hits, basically. And if I throw the heavy one, then you can even do like that, and stuff like that. So basically, once the card is out, you can teleport to it, or you can reverse uppercut and pull out a buddy like that and attack from it. So he's the business ninja.
Yeah.
He doesn't use strike-ins, he uses business cards. The cool thing about the heavy one, too, if I'm not mistaken, it hits you on the way. So even though it lands way back there, it'll hit on the way. So there you go. So that's some of the gimmicks that he has. So his basic game plan, according to Kenso, is use far slash heavy.
Man.
Heavy slash launches forward, so there's no range at which this is not gonna hit. Okay, there are some, but barely.
Hardly, yeah.
Yeah, so you want to do that into 4-6P, which is back forward punch, which is this move. Dang. So, that is really good. Okay. Nice.
And that move just lets you just slide over.
Right. Oh, if it misses, he just slides. That's right. Oh, man. So it's a good approach move, too.
Yeah.
But if
it makes him scared, and it's pretty safe, which is awesome.
Oh, yeah, jump. That's right, yeah. Oh, my God.
It's 0 on block.
Yeah, do it again. Dang.
That's crazy. That's really good.
So to defend against it, you better learn to instant block it, basically. So do the slash, heavy slash into it. Yeah, you're going to have to learn to heavy block it, to instant block it, so I have a little bit of advantage. So there you go. And then also learn how to set the scrolls for movement, learn how to set these scrolls and which scrolls you want to send out. Because remember, you can put out all 4 scrolls if you want, and then you can basically just...
Or just pick 2 for the moment and then just use them.
And then create opportunities for running in Zuna Drop. So he has a command throw, which is uppercut plus kick. And if you do this, he does that, which is nice. And yes, you can YRC it to, you can RC it, red Roman cancel it, and when they pop out, you can get them. But look where I am on the screen. So come at me. So look where I am at the screen. If I run and a Zuna Drop as fast as I can, come back.
Whoa.
We're in the other corner now. So pretty much, if you run into a Zuna Drop, you are guaranteed to be in the corner position. Yeah, you have to do it before, like, to do it right, you have to see that you're sliding forward while you pick him up. See that? You did it too slow right there. So you gotta do it. You gotta...
Anyways, yeah.
Are you letting go of, like, just keep holding forward and then you turn that into the uppercut, basically. Huh.
I'm just doing it too slow. Anyways, yeah.
So let me do it then. There you go.
Whoa.
So boom, yeah, you're almost always guaranteed into corners, so that's really good. Oh dang, someone actually said that this is a true block stream, even if you instant block this first hit. Oh, so I'll do slash into heavy slash and instant block the heavy slash.
Wow.
Oh, maybe it's not a true. There is like a slight hole in there, maybe. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh yeah,
wow.
So even if they instant block the heavy slash, it's a true block stream. Dang, that's really good. Okay. Alright, so strengths, great mid-range normals, obviously.
Goodness.
God, this is so good. So I can do like this in the card and then call my buddy out and then keep the pressure. Okay, that's really cool. That's really cool.
Good.
He also has solid anti-airs. Does he list what the anti-airs are?
Probably like 6. Is that a 6P?
Yeah, that's my 6P right here. So I guess that works really well. Nice. Okay, yeah, that does look really good. And then he also says that he has an anti-air air throw to start his game with scrolls. So he has the Zuna Drop works in the air. So maybe you can actually tiger knee it. Yeah. So jump at me. Jump at me. Whoops. Too far away that time. Because I remember Sanchez showed me this thing has ridiculous range. So just neutral jump. Just neutral jump. Just keep neutral jumping, yeah. Just hold up. I remember Sanchez was showing me that this thing had ridiculous range, but maybe it wasn't as ridiculous as I remembered it. Huh. Oh well. Okay. Whatever. In any case.
Yeah, I'm thinking the startup's probably fast, so it'll just grab him really well.
Yeah, that looked really fast. Okay. Okay. All right. The corner carry command grab he listed as a strength, which is the running a Zuna Drop. There we go. Boom. Now into the corner. And his movement is just really good. Because he only has one air dash, but I think he's just like really... Oh, regular air throw range is good for him. So neutral jump? Oops. I have to be a little below you. Okay, maybe that's a little too far. I suck, basically. Whatever, okay, okay. But,
We'll take that with some
oh, that's right.
What the
also, if you high jump with him and forward high jump, he always does this big old long jump like this, which is just really good for movement.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like look at this. Even the backwards one, look how far he goes back.
Yeah, the angle's really good.
Yeah. And so if you run and jump, he also goes super far. And if you run and high jump, he just sails across the screen.
Wow.
So yeah, his movement is really good. Getting in is never going to be a problem for him. So
yeah, it's probably just to get to the scrolls that he wants to.
Yeah. Also, I think they have it so that the first player's scrolls are always green and the second player's are always purple. Or something like that.
Yeah, just to make sure that they don't confuse him.
Yeah, they're never confusing, so there you go. But his weaknesses, I mean, the weakness that everybody has.
Almost everybody, yeah.
Yeah, bad wake-up options. So once I'm knocked down, I'm really kind of screwed in this situation. I guess, so do a meaty on me again? Knock me down and do a meaty? Oh, dang. I think you hit me out of my counter, too.
Yeah, I think I have startup.
Okay. But then also the other thing, too, is that this counter here, which is nice, is slow. So if you hit me out of it, do a high move, yeah. Like, even if you hit me with, like, a punch, you can block in time, I think. See?
Yeah.
And so I think you can actually jump, like find a move that's jump cancelable, like hit me, jump up, and counter me out of the air. Yeah, like that, basically. Yeah, see, you'll be able to hit me before I come down with the kick. Did you just air throw me? You just totally air threw me. That sucked. Okay. Yeah, so, you know, the counter is not great. So don't over abuse that counter move for him. But basically, I like this. Shinkenso, in 3 bullet points, said, how do you beat this character? He said, rush. Then the next bullet point is him. And the last one is down. So basically,
rush him down.
Don't let him. I mean, it's pretty standard weakness for a lot of Guilty Gear characters, but he really does have bad defensive options.
Yeah, so once he starts having the block, then that's when it's trouble for him.
Right, and probably the reason why the counter is important is because it's maybe one of his best ways to get out of those rush down situations.
Yeah, but even then it's not that great.
Right, and then, you know, the other thing that he mentioned is learn how to bait this thing. And once you learn how to bait it, then you can blow him up for it because it is slow. So there you go. That's basically how you want to beat this character. Don't let him get started. Rush him down and bait out the
counter.
The counter, yeah. So the fundamentals that you will learn and need for playing this character is just really learn his movement. And like these high jump things are so good. Holy crap. But he's just fast. He's just fast. And let's see, what else does he have here? Oh yeah, learn how to use the super jump control here. Anti-air throw allows Answer to start his game with scrolls and a hard knockdown. So I guess they just mean, I don't even know if he means that one. Just do the regular air throw. Oh, I wonder if he means the anti-air air throw or the command throw. Because it does seem like you're not that advantaged, but after the ninja one, the Zuna Drop here, I feel like I have more opportunity to set things up. So yeah, I think it's just learning the anti-air throw. So jump at me real quick. Oops. Yeah, I think that's just basically one of the good things to have with him. So, and then understanding his mid-range footsies, of course, because these buttons, this is so good.
Just do that all day.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh my god. And look how far his sweep goes. So even at tip of slash, you can get this knockdown into card setups like this. So that's important. Have you actually seen what this looks like? He has lots of feet. Lots of feet. So there you go. So yeah, this is probably a good way to get the party started, you know. And then you can get to do all sorts of mix-ups and stuff like that after that. And I'm pretty sure, like, if you do this and get like this, you can probably do into follow-up or something like that.
Yeah, you can probably like cross them up with it and things like that. It's like crazy.
There's gotta be some I can kick to land and juggle. There you go. Crazy. There you go. Okay. And then also, you know, learning how to sneak in your command grab. So if you're getting good at this, then you get the command throw and you get all the way into the corner, etc. So kind of like Soul, probably. Probably very similar to Soul. Learn how to get them scared so that you can just run up and command grab. And if you run in and get it, you get the corner position automatically.
Yeah, and then you can like put this up.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
That's crazy. So don't let him throw you.
3 easiest to use normals. Look, 5 slash. I think he should have just listed this all
3
for
times.
all 3 of them.
3 times.
But he also said 2K is really good because it's a far range low. Wow. And it combos into stand slash. So this is going to be guaranteed, basically. Off of a dash, kick slash into sweep should almost... Yeah, see, it's basically guaranteed. Okay, not always, but...
Yeah, but for the most part.
Yeah, it's going to be really good, and that sets up the cards for you. So really good. And then he said jump H is the best jump in attack. Oh dang, okay, nice. Oh yeah, okay. Probably just has really good priority and hits diagonally down really well. Yeah, 6H of course. A 6P is going to be good. His air dash seems to last pretty long, so you kind of have to H late in order to make it so that you can combo off of it. Yeah.
But it seems pretty fast regardless, so.
Okay. So there you go. Weird properties for special moves. We talked about that already. About making sure that you're at neutral. The down punch clings you to it. accidental clings, basically learn how to not accidental cling. Because sometimes you just want to jump through that to get away. And see, I wanted to land, and I landed into this. So just make sure that
you're always holding a direction.
Yeah, always hold the direction so I can do like... Yeah, so I can run through it basically. So let me see if I can do this really quick. Woo! Yeah, see, as long as I'm holding a direction, I won't cling. So, but his best moves for meter are YRC card. Oh
wow,
yeah,
you did it early, huh?
Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so ways to get in basically.
Yeah, and then it starts the pressure.
Does he block with a clipboard?
No, it's a notebook.
Oh my god, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, he just holds up like a
and it
laptop.
has a little ninja star in it.
Dude, that's so amazing. Because look at the way he blocks. He doesn't even like. He's not even paying attention, dude. That's so amazing. Oh, that's awesome. What's a stand block animation? Yeah, same thing. He's just like, oh, whatever. Okay, that's so cool. It's so cool. Let's see. So that's a great use of YRC. And then I guess you can do that.
Yeah, for some setups and stuff.
Right. So that way you're not stuck in delay setting them up. Now I have quicker access to these things, basically. Okay. And then also Roman cancel this
for
combo
combos,
extensions. Yeah. So I can do, for example, and then whatever
combos it's gonna be.
So that's for good damage. And I bet you could even condition people so that you can do... Oh, I was too fast. I want to throw him, okay. But so those are some of his best ways to use meter.
Mm-hmm.
Early BNBs. He has... Oh yeah, we talked about this. If you're really close up, do one hit of Stand Slash. Stand Slash hits 3, so it's just double tap it really fast to sweep like this, and then he said into scrolls basically, and then get your setups from there. And then he also says you can even do all 3 hits and then just go into that. Yeah, that's such a good BNB.
Yeah, it's just like, decent damage too, and it's going to be safe even if they block it.
And it looks like it's almost guaranteed to hit. Like like if you run in. Like, I just don't think you're going to ever have to worry about it whiffing unless you're literally kicking them like there, you know? But if you're close enough, I think it's
You'll
just
probably get the far slash anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's true, huh? Yeah. Oh, my God.
Wow. So good.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, and then he has some really advanced combo that he kind of put in, but, like...
Yeah, he says... Yeah, he has, like, side dust combos. Let's not even go into that, because I don't want to make it too complicated right now. But he also lists, basically, he also has, you know, into blah, blah, blah. So he has that into plant card, into jump kick. What? Okay, yeah. This is all too complicated.
Yeah.
He's saying do this in the, like, we won't get into, look. That's what you need, okay? This is what you need.
Look at the damage.
That's what you need. That's basically what you need.
Just to start, at least.
Don't go crazy with him. Just learn kick, slash, heavy slash, 4-6 punch, back forward punch. Just learn this.
Yeah. And
you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So.
And then if they block, you just do the same thing. Just do the exact same thing.
Dude, that's actually makes him a really nice beginning character.
Yeah.
Because then you don't need to worry about hit confirms.
But then the sky's the limit when you get to the advanced
exactly.
stuff.
Oh, that's so good. Hold that. Yeah, so the same combo is the same safe on block move.
So awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. And according to Duo in the chat, basically on a hit, it's 0. So jump after I hit you. After I hit you.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's 0 on hit, so it's always a reset situation.
Yeah, so.
But it's just
good.
Nice. Yeah, it's just nice. And block it and then hold jump.
0
I
on
think
block.
it's 0 on block too.
Yeah, 0
like
on
they
block.
made it the same. Oh, that's right, because Guilty Gear is always the same on hit and block.
Oh,
it's only if you instant block it do you actually reduce
Change
it.
it,
Yeah. I forget. So many fighting games use that Street Fighter 4 thing of different.
Oh, it's different.
Yeah, but it's always the same on hit and block in Guilty Gear. So, cheapest tactic is he just says that it's the running a Zuna Drop thing.
It's so good.
Yeah. Oops, I didn't even hit a button.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, and then
it's so far.
and
How
you're
am
in
I
the corner. Yeah, there you are. So he actually says that's the cheapest thing. There we go. Boom.
And then you just set up the scrolls.
Yep. Nice. And then players to watch. Wow, that's actually a surprisingly larger number of players for a brand new character. So in Japan, you want to watch Min Hossa, which is Hossa, Koichi, and Kazunoko is using this character. Okay.
I think it's because of this.
Yeah, I know, right? He
This
just wants to Zuna Drop people all day.
This and this. You know, because you saw his Raven. Like he
Oh,
likes
yeah,
he likes
yeah.
the basic stuff.
I missed it.
The basic stuff that's really that's so good.
And then in the U.S., Kenso himself, as well as Faulty Defense, is playing this character now. So those are a couple of characters that are good to watch. But before we go in, let's check out his supers and stuff like that. I just remember this. So he has this fire sale, which, remember, when he's setting out the cards, the opponent can't do anything. It's just fun animation, basically. He can block it in time, obviously, but he can't move during this time. He has to block it. Basically.
It's just a fun animation thing.
Yeah. So, like jump, for example, just hold up really quick. Whoops.
Oh,
but you'll see he's not moving even while this. Oh, that's right. The card hits on the way up. It's like Gambit. Yeah, did you see it hit on the way up? So it's just like Gambit. He can knock you back down into the cards. Oops, I missed. Oh, I see. Yep, there he was. Hit on the way up. And then it knocks him back in there so you can actually get the combo off of that. Sanchez said there is a combo into it. I can't remember what it was right now. But then the other super, which is the best one, is he creates 4 versions of themselves. They all lock arms, and then they turn into a giant ninja wheel, basically. See?
What the heck?
Check this out. Check this out. Check how cool this is. Look how his arms are all locked into each other. And then he just like...
makes himself a ninja star.
Yeah, and then he spins at you and hits you.
That's crazy.
And I think the startup is the same thing, right? So, whoops, what was the command again? Quarter circle forward kick, so if you go... Oh, it hits right away.
It staggers.
Let me... I want to see... What? Go ahead and stay far away really quick. No, not that far. Let me... So if the first hit misses... Oh, he dashes forward to start it. So it's
and it
actually
teleports back into it.
Let me see. Oh, so it's a hit.
Super.
It's a rush super. That's how it hits. Okay. Got it. Those are his supers, and then his instant kill is just really sick too. Cut some blood. Sacrifices some blood. And a snake. I don't know why.
Naruto.
I don't know why he has a snake.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Dang, that's brutal.
Bye-bye. And of course he has to do ninja landing. Answer's so cool. He's so cool.
His third eye has glasses. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know. That's the one that he uses in his. If you get the right taunt, yeah. Phew. Oh, you ducked it. Oh, wait, get hit by it really quick. I just want to make sure. I think it's like 1 damage or something. Yeah, it's just 1 damage. So it's like there's really nothing, no usefulness out of it. So, but yeah, this character is so cool. What a neat character. What a great character design.
Gotta love Arxis for their creativity.
So Sanchez was actually telling me there's like these interesting like setups where you can do like hit heavy slash, high jump back into instant air dash slash and have it combo and stuff like that. But that's high level stuff. So I'm just mentioning it because it's a good thing to know. You know what I mean? So once you want to get to high level stuff, but outside of that, don't bother. Don't bother right now. All you need to learn right now with Answer is, yeah, there you go, and scroll placement. So there you go. But then again, if you want a lot more advice, like we said, this character is really new. Dude, I didn't notice how elastic his scroll is. I mean, his scarf is. See how it's like it stretches and then snaps? Like when I run, it's stretched at first, but then it eventually snaps into place, it looks like. See? And now it does the wavy thing.
Interesting.
That's cool. But if you really want help with this character, go follow twitch.tv/jchensor. And then on Twitter, let me make sure I have...
I think it's the same, at jchensor.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it doesn't have any underscores or anything like that. Yeah, there we go. So jchensor, jchensou. He will be probably your best resource to learn this character for sure. But yeah, that's Answer.
Yeah.
And so, again, if you're watching this video, we have videos on every other character, starting from Sign all the way here. And since the characters haven't changed drastically, there are some characters that have changed a little bit. So some of the character break basics will be a little outdated, but for the most part...
I mean, because the only things that have changed for the characters are not stuff we might have listed yet.
Right.
But sometimes they might have, but, you know, just got to check the changes and
there's a few small things in there, but for the most part, 90% of it will always be accurate and still be useful to you. And we also talk about all the game systems during Sign. We have a video that talks about the game system changes from Sign to Revelator. We also have one from Revelator to Rev 2. So we have all sorts of information, again, that's on youtube.com/UltraChenTV. Go to the playlists, do a search for Guilty Gear, and you'll find a bunch of playlists. But one of them will say something about basics with guest Choysauce. And that's the one that you're going to want to look for. There's a ton of educational Guilty Gear videos there for you guys to check out and use to help you learn the game. But outside of that, where can they follow you on Twitter and on Twitch?
If you want to check me out, I'm on Twitter at Choysauce85. That's CHOYSAUCE85. And I also have a Twitch channel at Just Choysauce. So.
Okay. And you are also an excellent guitar player.
Oh, thank you.
And you are a great teacher at guitar. Well, so I've heard. I mean, you know, but like, I haven't been directly taught by you yet. But I know you've taught a lot of other people guitar and such. So, and you play a lot of cool music on your stream as well, right? So you play guitar on stream, and like I had a video of you saved of you doing Final Fantasy music, so I'm like,
that's some of my favorite stuff to play.
Yeah, Final Fantasy for sure. And again, I'm doing a lot of Guilty Gear content on Thursdays, usually at around 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Every week that I can, I always run a Guilty Gear beginner lobby stream where I basically create a lobby, and if you're too good, I'll actually kick you out. Like, it is for people trying to learn the game because it's hard to find good competition.
Yeah, or at the same level as you. Or
yeah,
similar level,
exactly.
Yeah.
So for example, I would kick you out.
Yeah.
So the last time I played Eno, no, you're not allowed in. No, you're not allowed. So you have an excellent Eno too, so you can ask Henry for some Eno advice. But twitch.tv/jchensor is where that takes place. But twitch.tv/UltraChenTV is also where me and my compatriots do the Tuesday show. And youtube.com/UltraChenTV. We'll have all of this content here. Lots of Guilty Gear stuff. You can even watch the archives of all of the beginner lobbies that I've done. And it's really entertaining. There's a lot of players that we've had in there that have started very simple, but they've gotten super good.
Yeah, and they've told us that a lot of the stuff we've done before, they found it super helpful.
Yeah.
And if anything, there's one video if you've never played Guilty Gear, never played a fighting game, look for the TLDR video for getting started. So
yeah, it basically tells you what you should focus on, because we go through a lot of game systems, and not all of them are stuff that you should learn right away. We kind of just give you an idea of what to learn first.
Start with these super basic things, and then it'll get you started.
All right, cool. Well, once again, I'm James Chen.
And I'm Henry Choi.
Thanks, guys. Peace out, and we'll catch you later.